Let's go, my name's Dan Giesling, and welcome to a special one-off of Everspace. What is Everspace? Everspace is a single-player roguelike space shooter with persistent progression. So what that means is that each run is different, and the progress you make in each run builds upon each other. Now, a few months ago, I'd probably say 6 months ago, we did a first look at it, Everspace, but a new patch just came out, releasing a bunch of new things. That added a new gunship, new enemies, new perks, different natural hazard. Just added a lot to the game. So first time I played the game, it was in really it was like an alpha or beta. Now it's in early access. So I feel like from what I played a little bit of this new update that just came out, it's a little more robust. So I wanted to do a one-off for the channel. Now I was saying for the character. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. And I'm looking forward to, because the last time I played it, there's only one ship available. So now there's 3. But for us to unlock the others, we got to earn some credits, and you can earn credits in game. But I'm going to explain this game as much as I possibly can to you guys as we play through. But let's go ahead and jump through. I guess if at the very base level, think of, mix a little bit of, do I want to spend some credits? We're not going to spend any credits yet. We're just going to launch with our base deal. Because I went through and we're going to play normal difficulty here. So easy, you receive 25% less credits. Hard, you receive more credits. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and launch. I just played about probably 20 minutes prior to recording this episode. I'm like, after 20 minutes, I'm like, cool, this is fun. Let's play it.
This time I'll make it.
Alright, cool. This is new too, so there's some new challenges. So earn 5,000 credits or more in a single run. Destroy 10 ochre, and I missed the other thing. What were the other challenges? Do they have the challenges on here? Let's find out. So there's a couple things. Let me explain to this. So as you progress, you can swap out your weapons. You can find weapons. You can actually repair on the fly from scraps and things that you pick up on each map. This is a little bit of FTL, right? So after we clear this map, you guys will see if we clear this map, we'll get to pick a route that gives us the stats and our codex in terms of different things that we unlock. Awesome. So pretty robust so far. Alright, so controls are pretty simple. I'm using an Xbox One controller. The left stick thrusts up, down, left, and right, and our right stick aims. Oh, God. And this game is very unforgiving, right? So let's go ahead and... The goal is to clear each level, or to get through each level. You don't necessarily have to clear each level to pass. So basically, you just have to survive each level. It's all really... The gameplay is indicative on how you want to do it, right? So if we want to clear every enemy, we can do that, but we don't necessarily have to. If we want to explore every inch of this map, we can, or we don't necessarily have to. It all depends on what kind of run we're having. So let's go ahead and see if we can pick up this processor here. Could be some kind of scrapperino. Alright, good. So as you can see on our HUD here, there's all the yellow things on the right and left. Red are enemies. Yellow looks like some kind of resources. I don't know fully what everything does, but let's go ahead and let's go hunt some scouts here. In the upper right hand corner, you see a wheel, and it has 100. That's our gas. So every time you jump, and you jump when you clear a stage, you burn some gas, and you can recover gas.
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base.
Oh, let's go.
Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations.
Okay.
I would advise caution on approach.
Maybe it's worth a risk.
So I'm not going to use any missiles on this guy, hopefully. We stay close. You can also play this game in first person, but I'm going to get right after him here. Hopefully 1 missile per deal. Right now my strat is to use as many missiles as possible, because our aim isn't quite there just yet. So here we could go first person if we choose to, but I prefer the third person, especially if you're playing with the controller. I'll probably do some different runs using the mouse and keyboard, but for now, the aiming is a little sensitive, and you can actually, in the game, you can turn down the controller sensitivity, and I have it all the way down, but even with that, it's still very sensitive, and I'm sure there's probably some way I can tweak it outside of the game, but for now, let's go ahead and pick up some street cred. Nice. Oh, let's go, buddy. Alright, so our fuel is full. We got our credits, and let's see who's next here on the market. Another Okar fighter. Give him an Okar missile. Hang in there. Alright, so you can also, let's actually reverse thrust here and try to light him up. There we go. Ooh, big boy doing a little dance. He's got a little smoke coming out of his tailpipe. Enjoy the flavor right there. Let's go get these street creds. So there is a boost. Let's go ahead. Oh, that was a mistake. Engine damage. So now here's an example. So now we have some credits. Let's see how we can repair our damage. So to repair our engine, we need some nanobots, scrap, power cells, and gas. So that doesn't look like that's going to happen because we don't have all those deals. So let's see if we can go hunt those things down because it doesn't look like there's many enemies around just yet. So let's carefully see if we can scrap some things. Ooh, that's kind of new. All right, so we're hacking this. Let's see what's inside. Communication hub is hacked. What was that?
As you have probably ascertained, hacking comm hubs has its benefits.
What just happened?
At least it saved me from wasting another probe.
What did we just do? I don't know what we just did. We hacked something. I thought we were hacking that box. Apparently that's not the case. Stay on him here, boys. All right, I am getting the feel of things. Let's get our credits and let's zoom out of here for a second. Use this asteroid as some cover, hopefully. Actually, we're going to town here with our missiles. Oh, there's so many. We're getting banged up. Our hull's down to what? The last 20%. Like I said, this game's unforgiving, and plus our skill level at this point leaves a little bit to be yielded. But for now. No, hang in there, boys. Hang in there. There's so many of them. Let's at least make them pay the iron price. Send as many missiles as we possibly can. We have 2 left. Oh, there's an ultralight beam we could pick up. A beam weapon. Stay on them here, boys. We're out of missiles. No. Okay, so bad news is we died. Good news is, what do we get? We got some credits and we have a new kill record. So now, earlier I talked about the constant progression. So now we die, right? But not all is lost. You'd say, Dan, you didn't get past first level. Well, now we have 928 credits to spend. Now, the question is, what can we spend that on? We can spend it on a new ship. We don't have that. Can we customize this ship? So we have different perks here. All right, so our first perk, we can increase our critical hit. Or we could show unlocks. Actually, I want to work on... Let's go ahead and unlock some critical hits here. So we can spend 500 there, and we have a higher chance of a critical hit. What else do we have here? If we increase our credit loot bonus, increases the amount of credits found. Unlocks rare loot chance, unlocks lucky jump. We'll like that. Spend money to make money. Looks like there's something right here. I don't think we have enough money to increase any of this other stuff. Ooh. Yeah, we do. We can increase your ship's hull hit points. I like that. Good, so not all is lost. Also said something engine. I don't think we can spend that. Alright, good. So we have our base ship. Whoa. We could go on easy if we wanted to progress here, but I think we're going to continue on here. And we're gonna go on. Should we go? Let's go easy. Let's just see if we can show some progression in the game. Get past the first stage. That would be nice. All right, so here we go.
Use what we learn from our past failures. Make this knowledge count towards our chance of success.
Thank you, C3PO. All right, so jump drive coordinates created. So here's the thing that I didn't show you guys. So at any point we can jump out of this level and go to the next one, just by staying on here. But I don't think that behooves us right away. We want to try and load up and defend whatever's going on here and try to actually get some resources that'll pay it forward later on in life. Think of this as almost like FTL type decisions, except instead of, top-down strategy, it's an action deal. All right. So we have a scout here. Let's go ahead and... There's 3 on 1 right now, so figure 3 on 2.
Grady and Brunt prospects. Corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone.
They're legit, huh?
Ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
Hang in there. Alright, so yellow is neutral, red is enemy. Let's finish him up, boys. Alright, he's down. Hang in there. These guys are tough. I mean, this is not... Hang in there. There we go. Swoop on him like Jello pudding mixed with Grandma's sardines. Can we get him? I don't want to burn another missile if we don't have to. There we go. He's down. Nice. Give us those fresh credits. Alright, there's one more on us here. We're doing okay. I know we're playing on easy. I don't think it affects the difficulty, just what... It probably affects the difficulty, what am I saying? It tells you exactly what. Less mines. Maybe these guys have less shields. Maybe less aggressive. Hey, the Piper here. I was kind of being very patient with them. I probably shouldn't do just that. I wish there was some sort of a combat mode. That would be the only thing that I would add right now. Is I'd add a combat mode so that it stabilizes your ship when you're trying to aim. But I guess that's probably... We just need to get better at the game, which is cool. Alright, so now here's what we can do. We can switch this weapon to a pulse laser, or, which is what we already have, let's go ahead and salvage it, and we'll get some stuff from it. Excellent. We're good on fuel here. So now we have a decision. So we dispatched all those enemies. Do we want to go to the jump gate, or let's go ahead. There's a way to scan. So now we just scanned the region, and it showed us everything. It identified everything on the map, which is a beautiful thing. Why? Because now we can get some sweet Christmas presents. So let's actually, this is kind of cool. Let's go through this freighter. See what's left over. I don't know what crystals do. We're about to find out. There's also some credits here. Let's go ahead and boost to it. What else is around here? I'm going to try to collect as many things as possible to prepare us for the future. There's a container there. What is that? That's scrap. Ooh. Okay. That we had fuel for that. Our fuel is at 100. So we're fairly decent there. Let's go ahead. Let's open a few containers here. Very carefully. I stress carefulness. Nice. Good music too. Nice. Got some compounds here. Very chill. So let's just do a nice little coasting. No rush here. No enemies. Play my enemies like a game of chess. Hang in there. Alright, what do we get? Nanobots and shield breaker missile. So now we have light missiles. As the name implies, only use the shield breaker missile on shields. Everything else will be a waste of resources. We don't want to keep that. We like our light missiles, so let's salvage it. Alright, looks good to me. There's fuel there. Is there a couple more containers here? See, I don't know why we wouldn't take our time and get all these contains. There we go. What do we got here? The controls are pretty good. Like I said, my only deal with the controls is the sensitivity is a little much. All right, so we'll check out these two containers here, and then we'll press on.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Is it?
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. The demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Okar authorities.
What did we just get?
Only time will heal the rift between the species.
What did we just pick up? Did it say? I think we're okay right now. Oh, there was our challenges. Primary weapon, Gatling 2. So we have this weapon and this one. Let's go. Let's swap out our Gatling 1 and salvage. So we have Gatling 2. Now the other thing is we can change like so, right? How do we change weapons? Oops. Just burned our other scanner. There we go. Alright, so now we have Gatling 2 on. So that was a pretty good pickup. I think everything else around here, we have our scan on. We'll check this last box and then we'll get out of here. I'll say that was a nice victory. relatively little to no damage. Actually, we're gonna split the D here and go into the freighter. Weapon overdrive. Oops, I must have used some power up. Look at this. It's like the rundown Star Destroyer in Episode 7. What's in here?
Credits.
That was
Nice
worth.
and simple.
All right, so now here's how we get out of this level. We've done our damage here. We've done our due diligence. You keep your target on there till it's 100%. We're out of here, boys. All right. Who says we can't get better? Now, this is kind of like the FTL part. This reminds me of FTL. So now we make a decision. Do we want to go north or do we want to go south? Or take the top route or south route? Well, because we don't have a scanner, we don't know what the heck's there. So at this point, we're just guessing. So let's go north because it gives us more options. I like it. All right, cool. This game's pretty fun. This game it's a little pricey for early access. In my opinion, it's $30, but it is available on Steam in case you guys were wondering that question. So now if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, we only have 75% fuel. So for us to jump, we can, but we want to make sure that we don't run out of fuel. All right, Outlaw Scout.
Independent operators with varying affiliations profiting from trafficking,
Oh, Gatling.
illegal weapons trade.
Gatling is much
piracy,
better than
drug
Pulse Laser.
smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
Got him, boys. Give us those street creds. Okay, nice. Who's next? Ooh, what's right there? Oh, gas. We don't need it necessarily. An outlaw drone. Hang in there. We made short work. I'll tell you what. Difference between Gatling gun and Pulse Laser. Big time. Alright, so there's some gas in here. We could carefully shoot this up. Give us some fresh fuel. Look at visuals on here. Pretty impressive. I like it. Alright, what else do we have here? Looks like there's some stuff here. And right now, we could get the heck out of here if we choose to. Right? There's no threat. But let's go check out this freighter instead. G&B fighters, so these are neutral, right? So these guys don't care if we're here. Maybe they'll... And I don't believe this was in the alpha version that I played. I wonder if we can buy or purchase something off them, or... I know we can attack this ship, and I think there's like a high risk, high reward. So if we attack this, we get paid. But think of it like the shopkeeper in Spelunky, right? You better make sure you take them out. You take a swing at the throne, you better not miss. Look at that. All right, so we're going to let that be, and I think we're just going to... It's pretty quiet here. Let's go ahead to our jump point. We have 94% fuel. There's some things out here, but I'm feeling pretty good about life right now. We got double Gatling, or we have Gatling 2. Let's go ahead and press forward. We could use some more scrap, but for now we're good. I like it. Alright, so now we can go north or south. Let's go north here. What do we have here? This kind of looks a little bit like Arena Commander. But I guess a lot of space games look like Arena Commander and Star Citizen, but nonetheless. It's pretty quiet here. Jump coordinates created. So I wonder if sometimes you jump and there are no enemies. Should we scan? Mineable crystal. Let's go get some of that. Carefully. Might I add you? Crystal's got to be worth something. What is that? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay, nice.
You have extracted raw materials.
Ooh.
These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Okay, so we can craft with this stuff. So we'll sweep this area. Did we already craft all this, or we already took all that? We'll sweep the area, and then we'll check our crafting menu here. And then we'll see what we do here. Alright. So we got some decent stuff here. Let's go to our repair equipment. Alright, so we can craft some stuff here. Increase your weapon's fire rate and damage for some seconds. Okay, so that's like an ancillary thing we can do. We can make new missiles. Don't necessarily need to do that. Consumables. Energy injector. This adds a small amount of energy to your core scanning probes. Okay. Can we upgrade our weapons? Shield damage mod. Okay, so we got to get some kind of mods to upgrade our weapons, but I don't know where the crystals came in, but for now, I think we're okay. What if our HUD actually works? Or if it's just placeholder? Alright, so our work here is done. That was a nice, easy jump. It's kind of like that FTL jump where it's like, hey, get some free scrap. Do you want to welcome Jimmy on board your ship? Nah, we don't. We're just trying to make some progress here. Alright, so there's a jump gate here. At this next point, you can see that little swirly cube over there, swirly cube. So this is like Sector 1, right? So there was 1, 2, 3 stages in Sector 1. And what do we got up here? So that jump gate takes us to the next level. Credits transport. We could torch this thing. We could torch it. We get paid. But then what that does, it turns the G and B against you for the rest of the run. So let's go get some hostiles.
Tell me about this end of the galaxy.
Cluster 34, also known as the Beltagrades.
Ooh,
A group of
codex.
systems approximately 1,000 light years from the Sol system. Mapped to precision in the 24th century, but
Hang in,
unexplored by colonials until the 30th. Demarcation lines between colonial and native Okar interests are still in dispute.
Stay on him, stay on him. I don't want to hit that freighter. Oh, he's gone, boys. Did they get credit for the kill, though? No, doesn't matter who got credit. The credits are out there, boys. Got him. Nicely done, look at that. Alright, let's get our credits here. Fusion blaster. Excuse me? Let's go pick up some of these fine credits. A fusion blaster. Don't get too close to the throne. What does this do? Because it's relatively low range and speed, this is best used in close combat. The weapon's synchronized fusion particles deplete common energy shields fast. So what if we got rid of our pulse laser? And then we'll try it. We'll salvage the pulse laser. So now we gotta make sure we switch these weapons sometimes. So think of it maybe like a shotgun type deal. What's that right there? Compound. This game's been pretty forgiving so far. We are playing on easy, so I guess this will probably be the last time we ever play on easy, but because I do like the challenge. All right, so I think our work here is done. We are low on gas though, so if we had it, let's see if we can create a scanning deal. We need gas, so we got to go find some gas here. Gaseous liquids? Maybe over here, perhaps? No, those are just little buzzards. So I think for now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the jump gate and roll the dice. I don't believe we need gas, based on the tutorial, to go through the jump gate. So let's roll with what we got here. This game is a good blend. I mean, it's got to be probably one of the only space roguelikes out there. Oops. At least that I can think of, outside of, FTL. But let's do it. I love roguelikes, dude. This is a good fit. It's a good fit and it's fun. I would like to see some diversity in levels. Oh, there we go.
Well, let's see what this sector has in store for us.
This guy sounds like the guy from Narcos. All right, what do we got here? Let's go check our star map. Position unknown risk. Okay. Jump court. We could just jump right away, right? I don't see anyone here. Pretty quiet. So I guess not all who wander are lost, but for us.
For a demilitarized zone, this place sure sees a lot of action.
What are you talking about?
The demilitarized zone is the boundary established between colonial and Okar claims after the war. The buffer zone is intended to last until a longer peace can be settled.
Huh.
Since the Okar had prior claim, they hold authority over the zone. The treaty stipulates no colonial fleet presence, although there are colonial mining interests at work in the area. And then, of course, the outlaw elements.
Of course.
Let's go look at that elite fighter. It's pretty quiet here. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe
Why does this vessel appear with a skull?
This is to highlight a superior fighter. It will be harder to take down.
We'll have to see about that.
Should we take a shot at him? Take a shot at the throne. You better not miss. Locked on, boys. Are we gonna do it? Famous last words. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we pissed off the entire fleet. We got him, boys. Give us those street creds. We'll never forget. We're going after this whole situation here. Hang tight. We got a shotgun type deal on. Keep it on him. Making light work of this G&B. Like a PB&J squad. Nice. All right, now we got to take out the big freighter. So this have it risk and rewards, boys. I hope this doesn't make like a long lasting. Where's that freighter at? Oh, it blasted out of here. Look at that. It's smart though. We probably should have went after the freighter first. I would have loved to blown that thing up. I bet those are really hard to take down, but nonetheless, we got paid. Let's get the heck out of here, but at what cost? So you may have gained a few credits, but what do you lose in the process? Can't sleep at night? Someone space tapping on your window, throwing little pebbles at it? Alright. Let's go north here. Alright, so making some decent progress here. Ooh, lots of red here, boys. Oh, because of G&Bs. I want to go after that freighter. Resource transport? Is there a credit transport? They're coming after us. Oh, it jumped out. No, we had our shot at it. We don't necessarily want to get into a battle with the G&B, but drone override blueprint. Let's go pick that stuff up. Hang in there. So no matter who gets killed, there is some consequence, right? So even if we don't kill someone, we still get the benefits. Now we're fighting a two-front war. I do need to learn what button does our weapons boost. Speaking of weapons, let's go to Gatling here. Alright, there's too many here. Let's buzz out of here for a second. Hey, look at some crystals, yeah! They'll never know. We're hiding out here, boys. Looks like there's some more there. So they're not gonna chase us here, right? Alright, not bad. So we're kind of like a scum pirate right now. They're making us. What do we get for killing that? Ooh. Oh, get that. What is that? Tractor beam. Increases your ship's range for picking up things. Weapon overdrive. We don't use that, so let's swap this and salvage that. So I can imagine like your different ship builds. That's kind of cool. You can tailor to your own playstyle. I think our work here is probably just about done. Let's see if we can get the scattergun and get greedy. Scattergun. This weapon shoots several low-range projectiles. Because of its high spread, best used in close combat. What's its deeps? Deeps is better, but shield is not as good. So let's swap it out and burn the fusion blaster.
I'll take these.
All right, we're out of here.
Thank you.
All right, so now let's see. This is where we make our mark. All right, I was gonna try and jump out, but there's two of them after us. Yeah, there's too many of them. Let's go ahead and go to our scattergun. We could probably use some repair. Can we repair any of this stuff? We just did. It takes a minute to repair though, boys. No, no. Jump out of here. Get out of here. We can do it. Almost home. Come on. We can do it. We had a shot at it. Come on. No. 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 That was a lot of fun. Oh, man. 8 kills? We only killed 8 people? A lot of credits made it to Sector 2. Not a bad run. Killed in action. That was our 3rd run. I'll tell you what, this is a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this one-off of Everspace. If you guys want to see more, there's 2 things you guys can do. Hit the like button and let me know in the comments and just say more. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it fits the channel well, and we'll see how you guys receive it. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch the channel. I truly appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.